backyard garden. I'm getting ready to go outside and do some gardening work. It's hot. It's 7 o'clock and it's still 90 degrees, but I have no choice. It's just one of those days. Start late. The ladies are excited to see me. See, they're all waiting for me to come up on the patio. So let me show you what I'm going to do today is I'm going to be on the hunt for bugs. I saw that I had squash bug leaves underneath one of my squash plants last week when I was harvesting. And I haven't had a chance to do anything in the garden for the last 3 days, which if you have a garden, you know that's dangerous. So today I'm equipped to ready to get started. I have my glove because if I see some that are within my grasp, I am going to squish. This is duct tape that I'm wearing as a bracelet so that when I see leaves, I'm going to just use the tape to get the eggs. Last year I squished with my fingers, but I just don't have. It's just disgusting. And then also for those that try to get away, this is my chicken vac that I don't use. I haven't used since I got it last year, so I'm going to use this now for the bugs. Also, I wanted to show you this. This is a longevity spinach. This is a perennial spinach that grows like crazy. I had seen it on one of my gardening channels that I watch, and I went to go look for it and found it at Lowe's, and it was like $25, and I didn't want to pay that. But they were cleaning up and watering the plants, and they left this itty bitty piece on the ground. And I'm a gardener, so I know that that meant I could go ahead and grow my own plant. So I asked the young lady who was cleaning up, I said, well, you're putting those on the trash. Can I just have that little piece? And she's like, yeah, sure. So when I brought it home last week, it was about this big. I put it in water for 3 days and it just was sprouting um, roots like crazy. So then I think Saturday or Sunday, I can't remember, I put it in the dirt and it's growing. And so this is going to, what I've seen of the videos, it just gets gigantic and they'll have vines everywhere. It can become, looks invasive, it can become invasive. So I plan to put it on the patio and let the vines hang down, and this will be my spinach. Also, I saw from another gardening group, tree collards. That is a collard that's a perennial. And I couldn't find anyone locally who would give me a cutting of their tree collard, so I had to actually get it from Project Tree Collard, and those were delivered today. So I have 2 green and 2 purple. So I have cuttings. I'm going to put them in some water and root them. I also, so that they can grow. And also I've been trying to root my herbs because I want I want an overflowing abundance of herbs. So I did that to my rosemary and made cuttings and put it in this dirt right here. They are doing really well. The rosemaries are doing really well. But my tarragon and my lavender, they look like they're on their last leg. But I'm gonna keep hope alive. Let me show you. See that? See how they look wilted? I'm keep hope alive for them. All right, so let me go ahead and get in the garden. If I find some bugs, I'll film it so you can see. Because I have some squash that were beautiful a few days ago, and now the gigantic leaves have all curled in and look sad. And it's not water because we've had some great rain, so I believe they're being attacked. So welcome back to my backyard garden. I'm about to do some 187s on these bugs. So I've been having a great time in the garden, getting rid of bugs, getting rid of plants that aren't doing well, because if you have weak plants, that attracts pests. And as I was putting my hand into this next patch of squash, I'm glad I saw this web, this gigantic spider. I actually want it dead, mainly because I don't like spiders, but it's helping me. It's eating the pest I don't want. But let me show you this gigantic spider. I'm gonna have to back away. Look at that thing. It's so big that you can tell it's been eating good, and I appreciate it. but I'm afraid now. I guess I don't really have to go to this part of my raised bed. Not that much over here. I'll let him have that over there. Look at that thing. Ooh, that's scary. I have to come back and get another angle of this spider. Ooh. Yeah, this part of the garden belongs to this spider now. I have all this over there. I have all the rest of this. So this spider can have this part. I think that's fair. See that butterfly? Butterflies help pollinate, but they also lay eggs that become caterpillars. That one's pretty. I'm sure it laid some eggs that are going to want to eat my stuff. And I'm okay. Yeah, that's part of being outside. As long as I forgot to show what happened right here. So I planted zinnias throughout the garden, and I guess oh, look at that. Something has been eating up my squash. But let me show you the zinnias. I planted zinnias throughout the garden, and then I have these that volunteered. Seeds spilled onto the ground or were blown, and now I have zinnias over here. Aren't they gorgeous? Now you see, that looks like the bites of a caterpillar. Okay, let me figure out what's going on with my squash. That should not be squash spiders. I hope it's not a spider. I don't like the spiders. Okay, let's go hunting. All right, it's almost 8 o'clock. I finally took an hour, but I went through each of my squash and cucumbers to check for squash bugs. And look, I got a lot of, this leaf came out with the tape. But the tape works really well. I saw that from Millennial Gardener tape. All right, so now I'm gonna go burn this. All right, gardening is done for the evening. It's almost 9 o'clock. The sun is starting to go down, but I came to the front yard to get a snack. See? Oh, let me turn the camera around. In the backyard, I picked all my blackberries and gave it to my ladies because I only had like 7 or 8. But in the front, I have a lot of strawberries, and I am not going to share. This has been a good gardening day. Now I'm going to shower and call it a night.